What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 42 of Buckets of Duckets. I am your host in Seattle, Washington, Chase Myers. Down there in Louisiana is my co-host, the one, Josh Watts.
What's up, shitheads? Turns out the Captain America juice I'm getting takes 2 doses. So right now I'm like Captain Canada. I'm Captain Canada right now. Like I'm not. They don't let me.
Hey. I don't really do shit. I'm just nice.
I'm just up there and I'm like, hey.
Hey, did you ever think about other people? It's not quite a good superpower. You know?
All right. My superpower is empathy. Oh.
Captain Considerate. Get the fuck out of here. Josh, do the math. It's episode 42.
This is episode 42. That is double 21. If this podcast was old enough to drink, it would be old enough to bring 2 people with it to drink, because that's how the drinking ages in Louisiana work. 42 years old, old enough for 3 ex-husbands, 6 kids, an addiction to Newport cigarettes, and old enough to have me come in and fuck your life up. I want an old lady with a bunch of kids and divorces in her life. I want her named Trish. And I want you to wear a lot of leopard stuff. Leopard skin.
I don't think you'll have a problem with that. I think Trishes and leopards, they go together. Okay,
I think those. And I want a Saints hat with a bedazzled fleur-de-lis on it. Oh.
Josh, the more you explain, the more I feel like I know that woman. I've met Trish. I can introduce you. I didn't realize.
I want you to wear.
I didn't realize you didn't know her.
Knockoff UGG boots year round. Oh God, I'm gonna come before this is over. We need to get right in.
My word. Yeah, that's what 42 means in Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen. You learn something every day. Thank you so much to our YouTube audience for watching this. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, let us know you're watching, like the whole thing. Podcast listeners, thank you so much. You can subscribe, rate, review on all podcast platforms. We appreciate that. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Josh,
you should be watching the video. If you're watching the video, this is just for you. There you go. You don't get to see that. If you were listening, you don't even know what just happened. But if you were watching,
podcast people,
you just cummed. You cummed.
You just cummed. You just cummed hard. Okay.
You're welcome for all that free coming you just did.
Okay. All right. Not a lot of podcasts are gonna do that for you. What? 2 minutes in? 2 minutes in. Okay. That's solid, dude. We're fishing over here.
Is my armpit still green? Yeah. Look at that. I'm still green, bro.
Why are you green?
All right. I tell people it's because of the COVID shot, but what happened was I fell asleep in a brand new shirt that I hadn't washed yet.
You can't do that, dude, because some lady out there on TikTok is making a video about how it makes armpits turn green. And you gotta be careful about spreading misinformation, bro. They're looking for anything. But so it was you washed it? I talked over you. My bad. You washed it? Is that what
No, I did. The problem was I didn't wash it. I bought this shirt from Target, and then because I'm a stinky monster, I just wore the same shirt for like 3 days and slept in it. And
it's a cool shirt.
And it turned like I'm still God damn, I'm still green tinted. But like the first day, I was like. Solid green. I mean, it like even the sheets where I was sleeping dyed green, and then I washed it, took a shower, and put the shirt back on, and it dyed me green again. So like, I guess you got to wash it a whole bunch.
Dude, I don't know. I guess you got to keep cleaning it. I don't know what this shit is. You know, I will say you wore that shirt. Oh, I know it's fucking Steve Jobs. He's fucking even in our clothes. You think Steve Jobs isn't around Target? Come on, bro.
Why does the circle look like the apple with the bite taken out of it? Huh? Coincidence?
Exactly. No, you wore that shirt a while back on the show, and it had sleeves, and it just made me laugh to see no shirt Josh Watts is going to last very long with those sleeves.
No, you can't have. Look, it's got a wolf howling at a barbell moon. It was not intended. I can't believe
it even came with sleeves. Like
I was insulted when it got here with sleeves. I was insulted that it came with sleeves. I got a new shirt coming tomorrow that says "fat, sweaty, and strong as fuck."
And it does not have sleeves.
No, it does not. And if it does, they will be removed instantly by this sweaty, strong, fat man. Oh fuck. Yeah, so Michelle took a picture of my green body and was like, he's made a joke about me turning into the Hulk or whatever on Facebook. And then she told me after like a week, she said, not one person asked why you were actually green. Like everybody just went along with the joke. Not one person was like, no, but for real, why is this whole fucking body green? What's going on? Nah, nobody gave a shit. Everybody's in for the bit. And I appreciate that, honestly. I appreciate
dude,
it.
you've set such a standard where people just have no idea what's real and what's not real. That okay, he's green today. I don't know. I'm sure it was hilarious. Whatever was going on in his life that day. It is funny to see these little because you are still social media lists, which congratulations to you for continuing to be.
I got an email from Facebook. I got an email from Facebook.
You okay?
It's been 60 days since I logged into my account. And I was like, damn, that's a good number. Stop fucking emailing me, Facebook.
That's
like we sent the cops to your house to make sure that your body is found at least.
That's almost like a Alcoholics Anonymous chip. Like you got your 60-day chip from Facebook. Like they officially sent it to you.
No, dude, that's like Jack Daniels calling your house, be like, hey, what the fuck? Where you at?
Man, we've been there every night, bro. We've been just sitting there being whiskey waiting on you. I don't know what you up to, but
in my case, that'd be like Pfizer calling me and be like, hey, we still make Lortabs, right? I don't understand. It's weird. What are you doing?
We used to be close. You know what I'm saying? Like I miss us.
Quarantine has changed us. Or if you're Jeff Buck, the city has changed you.
No, but it's funny to see Michelle post pictures of you still. She's still representing you out in the social media world.
I appreciate that.
And she didn't just move on and live her life on social media as like a single woman.
I'm just erased from existence now.
Yeah, she'll still post, so it's fun every now and then. Like, oh, look at Josh, still out there.
He's back there.
Still,
dude, I have no desire to get back on it.
Don't you dare.
I almost went to Instagram to like look up workouts and stuff, but you can find them on YouTube also. The guys I was using on Instagram are also on YouTube, so I'm probably never going to go back. Or hopefully not. And then I saw the George Floyd's family got paid. And I couldn't have been happier to not have to read all the stupid shit from you ignorant shits. I'm just happy to not have to read it.
So this is what's going on. It's been a while since I've updated you on social media. This is what has been the trend for, I'd say, the last maybe week and a half, 2 weeks, is conservative people getting upset over cancel culture. That has been like the hot button thing. And it's really only them. It's a different side, because normally whenever something like this happens, I see a bunch of left leaning people arguing like, hey, this is why this thing needs to be canceled, whatever, right? And then whenever it does get changed or canceled or whatever phrasing you want to use on it, the left is like, oh, good, we did a good thing. This was just like a couple companies decided just to change things about their business.
Oh.
And right-wing people are like, oh my God, fucking Potato Head can't have a dick anymore? What are we doing? Like, just completely lost their mind. So here's the big, it's three.
Was it Aunt Jemima, right?
Well, that one was back in the day, but this is like
I remember people posting, I remember dumbasses that I know don't know a goddamn thing about anything, posting the history of the woman Aunt Jemima was designed after. Like, this great woman had a job. Like, she's been dead 100 years. So we're not taking her job away from her. It's the
same syrup. It's
still named after. She's going to get the same pay right now.
It's the same. It's just they were like, hey, maybe we don't have a slave on the fucking front of all of our stuff. Maybe not that. Also, I'm speaking a little out of my ass here because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that lady actually didn't get paid very well for like being
if it was in the 1800s, she surely didn't.
Yeah. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, it is a little bit of her likeness being used for hundreds of years. But that's not what it is. It's this week they come in threes, bro. And as far as I can tell, people are upset over Dr. Seuss. They're upset over Mr. Potato Head, and they're upset over Pepe Le Pew. Is any of that registered to you? Has any of that caught you?
Okay. No, I haven't heard anything recently, but I do know. I understand Pepe Le Pew. Like,
yes, Dave Chappelle pointed it out 20 years ago that he was rapey as fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Dave said something about that years ago. Like, it's maybe your cartoon character for children shouldn't rape.
Yeah, seems right. Seems right. Okay, so
Dr. Seuss, didn't he used to do like propaganda back in the day? Like, didn't he do? Or
I
am
think so.
I?
I don't really know. I didn't look into it. This is just me watching people that I'm not really even friends with on social media just losing their mind. There's this one dude, I don't know who, I think he just wakes up every morning and just Googles like things that companies are changing and then just posts like, can you believe? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like there's no way this shit actually affects you. So Dr. Seuss, the half-ass story, the way that I understand it, is like they had some books that weren't selling anymore, and they had two other books that had some questionable like pictures and stuff in it. They were, of a different time. I'm not even sure what it was. I think it might have been Nazi related. That's just my assumption. I don't really know. It could have been menstrual type stuff because that's real bad, like way back in the day. It could have been something like that.
I think he did like really cartoonish, like stereotypical Asian stuff. I feel like
right,
was one of his things.
Could have been something like that. So 4 of the books were literally just we don't ever sell these books, so we're gonna stop selling them. Right, that was it. They weren't canceled. And then the other 2 were just like, hey, maybe we shouldn't publish these ones with these very outdated stereotypes in them. Whatever. I don't even know what they were. I didn't look at them, but these decisions were just made by Mr. Seuss. They were not made by outcry of people getting upset and demanding that Dr. Seuss take away these books.
His estate. Yeah. He's been dead for a while. Yeah. I made sure of that.
I went. Yeah, I was about to say I went with comedy there, Josh.
No, I read that. I read the book that you're talking about, and I was like, "Can't have this," and I just took him out.
But yeah, man, they quit putting these books out, and you would think that like people, I didn't realize that people wake up every day and read those specific.
That's what I was. Yeah, Doctor you were just waiting to go listen to that Doctor Who book on Audible.
I had no idea Dr. Seuss was such a part of their daily reading, and there's all this like funny. So you know how Cardi B just ruined family values by singing about her wet ass pussy. You know how families are no longer families can no longer be together because this grown ass woman likes sex. I know, dude. It's just you would say my grandmother has not been the same since that song came out, and they forced her to listen to it. They forced her to watch the video. They forced Megan the Stallion came, knocked on her door, and spit right in my grandmother's mouth. That's what she did.
My dad is at a rehab nursing home facility right now, and every day they have to watch that video for the 5 hours he gets dialysis on repeat. They just play the video on repeat, and the whole room smells like coconut oil and twerking. It's a setup.
And so that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But Dr. Seuss is not. And that's been what I've been seeing out there. I've been seeing a lot of, so this is okay for children to hear, but this is not okay. It's like you take it.
No. They still sell guns. So you mean to tell me it's okay that my kid has a gun, but not this Dr. Seuss book? No, it's not. No.
Yeah,
they can just not have either.
Yeah, but it's been a real fun one because it's been a cancel culture that like actual people who normally push for things to be canceled or for things to like didn't actually start. It was just Dr. Seuss going, hey, as a business, I think we're just not going to do this. And people took it as like whatever. And so that also happened. Mr. Potato Head is now genderless. It's just Potato Head, right? Which once again,
who fucking cares?
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? And I think I saw a meme, and so it's got to be true, but I think it's as far as my research went. I think that they didn't even, I think it's still like the brand is called Potato Head, but there still is a Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. So like, I don't even think they actually lost it. People just saw that, hey, we're just going to call it Potato Head. And by the way, wasn't pushed by anybody. There wasn't some feminist group that was like, "Hey,
bullshit. This is affirmative action at its finest."
And then Pepe Le Pew got left out of Space Jam 2, and
I'm not going to say
they're not going to put. Yeah,
he was such an integral part of the first one.
Exactly. Like, who gives it? Like, I just don't. It's such an outrage just for the sake of being outraged. And it's just I don't know. And I love that they're like cancel culture is ruining everything. And I just would love to know when there was a period of time where somebody could do something controversial and people didn't get upset. Because I didn't realize that didn't last. Like there was like some thing about trying to cancel Eminem a couple weeks ago, which good fucking luck. But like
Right.
that's as if every song he ever put out didn't get a million articles written about how he's ruining America. Like he got shit the whole time. They just call it cancel culture now. But I've never lived in a world where people didn't get judged based on the things that they do, especially when they have fame of any kind. So I don't understand fucking why people are so goddamn upset.
When Eminem's first album came out, I had to go buy it for my friends because I was 19 and they were all much younger than that. And so I had to I had to drive them there in their car seats, and then I would have to go in and actually buy the album because they would check. Yeah. But it was a big deal. Like it was in the back and you had to ask for it. And like, if you didn't get a young clerk at Walmart or wherever you're buying it, they would, as they're checking it out, they're giving you this look. And then giving you, trying to make you feel bad for buying Eminem.
Yeah, a lot of judgment.
Bitch, I'm the real Slim Shady. How about that?
How about that,
know what
bitch?
I'm talking about. True fact, though, I never said the word bitch until I heard an Eminem song. So
that's absolutely true. I had just been praying every day until the Slim Shady LP came out, and then I was like, I'm doing Xanax. I can't wait. Take a bunch of Xans and some fucking chainsaw. I'm murdering the people I love in my life. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
It's on both sides now. People look for things to be mad about. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be mad about it or upset about it because, you know, I can't tell people what to be offended by, but it seems like people actively seek to find that just to have confrontation about it on both sides.
No. There's a dude, most of where this rant comes from is honestly from one specific person on my Facebook but he's prolific about it, bro.
They always are.
He's a post every hour about something that's been canceled and ruining the country. It's fucking amazing. But that's what you've been missing, buddy. Are you upset that you've been missing out on Pepe Le Pew debates?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I have a very strong opinion about rapey cartoons. But I will be vaccinated again completely, and I'm gonna start doing shows again. I have a show booked, so I will be hearing I will be hearing plenty of hack comedians talking about how they're gonna. This next joke's probably gonna get me canceled. I guess at your level, you're not hearing that as much anymore. Down on open mics. Boy,
everybody getting canceled.
This next joke's gonna get me canceled. It's like the three people that aren't listening to you in this bar aren't gonna care.
Also, getting canceled would be the best thing to happen to your career. Okay, it would at least be the first time somebody's talking about you, dumbass. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I booked a show April 9th. I am doing Stone versus Drunk versus Sober. I'm not sure what team I'm going to be on.
Really?
At the Worst Beer Garden in Lafayette, Louisiana, one of my favorite cities to do comedy. I'm coming down there. I'm vaccinated. I'm spitting in everybody's butthole, and I'm tongue kissing all your fart boxes. I'm going to lick you all over. Every person that hugs me, I'm going to suck on your neck for 30 seconds. Just like that. And then if you say anything about it, I'm going to say,
tongue action.
You can't cancel me. You can't cancel me. I'm vaccinated. That's what I'm going to say. And then you're back. Oh, snap. No, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get back out into the world and do comedy again. But I am bringing my own microphone because I don't trust any of you dirty heathens.
Attaboy, do what you got to do. Protect yourself. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm glad that you're getting back out there. I'm excited. I'm excited that so many people are getting vaccinated right now. Like, because it does finally give like somewhat of a finish line to this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's not going to just be easy or whatever, but at least it's like, you know, they're talking about everybody being vaccinated by July or something. Like, that's just a couple months. So like, and there's already been some CDC stuff about like, if you've been like, you know, vaccinated people don't have to wear masks like amongst each other and shit like that. Like, there've been some like loosening on all of that. So it's you know, there's moments of this where it felt like this shit just gonna last all decade. Forever. Are we just gonna be forever doing this? And You know, I mean, we did it in the dumbest possible way. We just were like, we're gonna do what the fuck we want until somebody brings some magic to shoot in my arm. Yeah, we're just gonna not take any precautions other than that, but just wait out for a vaccine.
The
yeah,
VA,
it's
the
at least
VA was
me
really good. Oh, sorry.
No,
The VA was
was
really good about rolling out the vaccine. Like, I mean, there was tons of people. It took me less than 10 minutes. The whole like going there, signing up, sitting down, like the whole thing was like a 10-minute process. It was
Nice.
They want you in and out quick. They really got it down. I've been on a waiting list for a therapist for 16 years, but at least at least now I know the VA doesn't want you to die by not suicide, so I know where they stand at least.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've been pretty clear.
I tried to walk to where
that.
the therapists are, and they had a bouncer and a rope, and he's like, "Your name on the list?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Nah, dog.
Nah, go tell your problem to somebody who cares then."
Go talk to somebody who's doing 22 push-ups, saving your life or whatever. Get out of here."
Oof. But yeah, it's they've moved stuff up in the next couple of days out here in Washington. It's gonna be 50% capacity for comedy shows. We had been at 25%, so like yeah, things are starting to come together. I did some stuff. Oh yeah, I guess we should address what happened last week, or what happened over these last 2 weeks of our show. So I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm turning green now, but it's for different reasons. Now it's just the rage.
Yeah, last week's episode was actually recorded 2 weeks before that, and the fuck up that we made was that I totally just deleted my audio. I had a memory card. So I guess here. I got real obsessed with Eddie Murphy, which I'm known to do. I tend to watch Delirious and Raw every couple of months, just keep my confidence up. I watch that dude for like, this is how you should fucking take the stage. This is how you should deliver stuff without any fear. He's just fucking cool, right? And so I end up watching a bunch of stuff. I find his first Tonight Show appearance when he's like 19 years old. And he walks out like he's the coolest motherfucker in the world. Like, it's crazy. And so I just, I don't even know what happened, but I just got all motivated. Next thing you know, I start cutting up all these clips from his stand-up, and I like make this like kind of like mini documentary. And I sent you a little clip of it and stuff.
It's really good.
But in my like in the process of doing this, I was like, totally forgot that the other stuff on the memory card was important. And I was like, get this shit out of here. Eddie Murphy's here. What the fuck is this? Get the fuck. And it turns out it was the goddamn audio to our episode. Which, yeah, and I like deleted it, get this shit out the trash. Like, I made sure, like, I shot it a couple times. Like, I made sure, like, this shit is dead. It's not coming back. Yeah, and so that put us in a bad situation. Then we had to use, like, the audio from the actual computer.
And it sounds like dog shit. No, I'm just kidding. It actually sounds fun.
It actually sounds okay, and that actually makes me mad. That the audio that we go through so much to try to make sure that we sound better than Bill Burr's podcast, and yet it turns out we could have just been talking into our laptops this whole time. But yeah, because of that, I deleted it, and then I'm hot right now, dude. I'm hot in the streets, like. I got my girl. I got to pitch it on the show. I'm pretty sure Monica Nevi wanted me to be a part of her album celebration, and so I was on that show. Which, by the way, that was like of all the shows that I've done since I've came back, that was the most like, oh, I'm back type show. Right. Like I was firing on that, and I had people that I work with came to the show because it's not far from where I work. Yeah. So I got to just walk around like a king the next day at work, where I'm like, yeah, that's right, peasants. I have a life outside of here where people just walk up to me and tell me I'm great all the time. That's what my life's like whenever I leave here. But then The Rock reached out to me in the form of Nate Jackson, who Nate Jackson is a comic. He's originally from this area out in Washington State. And he's a beast. He's been on Wildin' Out. He's been on a couple. He's got like some roast show that he did.
He plays Junkyard Dog.
I'm getting there. I'm building him up.
I just jumped to it.
And now Yeah, and now he's, he's you fucking impatient son of a bitch. Now he is on the show The Young Rock, which is a sitcom about The Rock's life, and which somehow they're gonna make that into a whole series. They're doing it. I don't know how, but
It
they're
ends
doing
with
it,
him
and
fighting young Sheldon, right?
that's how this was always gonna end. Which, by the way, I love that the only hope to end this Big Bang Theory Sheldon thing is The Rock. That's our only hope in getting past this.
Dude, if it takes 8-year-old Rock to go there, beat the shit out of everybody on Big Bang Theory and young Sheldon, I'm for it.
That's what we gotta do. That's the only way we're gonna defeat laugh tracks is with Young Rock. And so Nate Jackson got booked as Junkyard Dog. So he's playing Junkyard Dog on this TV show. And he's doing a great job. The show's doing great. And he has a club here in Tacoma that he went to open last year.
What's it called?
It is called. Oh, I'm getting it's called Nate Jackson. Buddy, you gotta let me. You know I'm a slow build. 2
weeks off has fucked me up, man. My time is ruined.
And so his comedy club.
Yeah, but what's the punchline?
I'm fucking bored. Let's go.
Boo! Get to the punchline.
Let's get some funny in here. Who gives a shit about all this filler? What I need to know that for? What's the club called? The club is called Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club.
Woo! Yeah, it is.
You goddamn right. When you Google it comes up as Super Funny. It comes up as Super Funny Comedy Club. But everything says Nate Jackson on it. It's amazing. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, dude. Put your fucking name on it.
Why not, dude? You fucking made it. So he was originally going to open this club last year, really around this time. Like I had the audition at his club in February, and it was like supposed to open in the middle of March. And he was like, "Yeah, this Corona thing is getting kind of crazy, so we're gonna move it back to April." And then it just kept getting moved all the way back until a couple weeks ago, whenever we got to do 25% capacity in Washington State. So my man survived. He survived that whole time of not having his business going. He had to play Junkyard Dog in order to do that. But now he reached out to me on like a Wednesday, to do his Friday and Saturday shows.
The Rock.
Which, by the way, I appreciate The Rock reaching out to me through Nate Jackson, because now The Rock is my best friend because he knows Nate Jackson and me and Nate know each other, and you know me and I know Nate and he knows The Rock.
A gaggle of best friends.
So the 4 of us have just had just the best of times.
This podcast is now sponsored by Project Rock.
We all wear Under Armour here.
My mohawk is Under Armour.
So he reached out to me on a Wednesday, which I just want to put this out, by the way, is once things starts rolling, you're not going to just be able to reach out to me on a Wednesday to perform on Friday. Okay, you got to come earlier than that. I'm just saying. Just to be real, you're not gonna be able to book me the same week of the shows very soon. Okay, but he got lucky. The Rock got lucky. That I was willing to be that, but I'm giving shit, but I felt I felt it meant a lot to me that on Nate Jackson, this was the week that he's headlining his club. So it's the first weekend he's headlining his own club, and he chose me, who I don't really know him that well, to open for him. And so that did mean a lot to me. And yeah, man, shows are dope. So yeah, if you want to celebrate your album went #1, you fucking bring me in. You want to make sure that your first headlining weekend at your own goddamn comedy club goes well, you fucking bring your boy in. I'm there for you. And shows were fucking killer, man. They were good. Every show I did that weekend sold out. So a couple things happened at Nate's club. First off, I got so many goddamn ducats that whenever he paid me, I just threw that fucking check away, bro. I got my car and I had it in my pocket and I went to put it on my passenger seat. It's like, don't forget this, right? Do not forget this. And
Why would you just leave it in your pocket?
And then I know the ways that this could have been fixed. I'm well aware I'm well aware of where I fucked up here. But so put it in the seat, and then my Instagram starts getting hot because your boy was looking good that day, and I get all distracted because I'm like, oh man, these hoes is talking, and so I go try to talk back to these hoes. And just totally lose my mind. Just all excited at the potential of getting my dick wet. And I'm like, well, I'm going. I need to go get some cigars because I gotta smoke weed tonight to celebrate looking good and being funny. And so I go. I got like fast food in my car. I'm not embarrassed to say that. I was embarrassed at the time because I didn't know if I was gonna have some other girl in my car later that night. So I went to the gas station, went to throw away the evidence that I live a not healthy life sometimes, and amongst grabbing the receipts and the shit, I grabbed the goddamn check Nate wrote me and just threw it in the fucking trash. And yeah, so it's fine. I talked to him. I'm going up there. Actually, when we get done recording later tonight, I'm going to go up to the club and he's going to write me another check. So it's good. But yeah, man, I'm just throwing ducats around. Like, who gives a fuck?
Bro, I want some of that kind of fuck you money where I'm just throwing checks away. God,
dude, who gives a fuck,
dude.
Bro? There'll be another one. What I need this
I'm
one
just
for?
buying more action figures back here. I ain't throwing money in the goddamn trash can. Woo.
Yeah, that happened. Now this next thing is
this is the one I want to hear about, I bet.
I bet so. I've
been telling Michelle I've been telling Michelle for like a week.
So I'm not gonna use his name.
That's fair.
Because it's not fair to use his name. And he is I will let you know. I'll send you a picture of him. So my buddy, I've known him for a while. He's been out in the scene for a while. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh, he's somebody you know.
Yeah, he's somebody I know. Yeah, he's
for this, we'll just call him Spencer O'Neill. For this bit.
So Spencer O'Neill.
I hope you're listening, Travis.
So Spencer O'Neill, he got gut problems, right? He's got problems in his guts. He does have some type of sickness. It's not just out of nowhere, right? But
Crohn's
that doesn't stop
or something like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop the situation from being fucking hilarious. Okay,
Yeah.
So
it does make me feel a little guilty about how funny I have thought it was up until you. Told me
I'm here to let you know it's okay to laugh.
Okay, good.
I'm here to let you know it's okay. We're acknowledging that. But the situation is still hilarious. It's still too fucking funny.
I got you.
We're gonna go outside of that. His name is protected. If you want to have any hate towards somebody, Spencer O'Neill is where you want to address all of that to. Please message him and tell him he's a proud boy, shitty booty ass dude. Because my boy hosting, who is not Spencer O'Neill, but you should still shit on that dude if any chance you get. My dude shit his pants. Moments before the show started, he sends me a message and he goes, bro, do you have an extra pair of pants? And I go, did you shit yourself? And he goes, yes. And the reason that I knew did you shit yourself might be a thing is because about 2 or 3 years ago, we did one of those they call them the gateway shows, where you do a sober set, you go get high, you come back to a high set. It's kind of like the drunk versus sober versus stone thing. And he was on that show, and he got all high and shit his pants. But because he was all high and on the Gateway show, he just cleaned up and went right on stage high as fuck and was like, I just shit my pants. And it was the funniest fucking set of the whole night. He totally owned it. But this is not a you can totally own this situation. You can't walk up on Nate Jackson's fucking headline and weekend, up on Nate Jackson's goddamn stage in Nate Jackson's goddamn building and go, I shit my pants, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight? That's not a good way to start the celebration.
If they paid for the ticket to get in, it's not a good bit.
No, it's not a good way. If you can't blame it on drugs in some type of way, in an acceptable way, it's not good. So, bro, my dude he messages me, do you got pants? I'm trying to truly be a good friend because I do like the dude.
Would
and
they
so
fit
I'm
him?
asking. Probably not.
Small.
He's a tiny dude.
Yeah.
He's a tiny dude. He's like 5'7". He probably weighs a size smaller than me or something. Like he's a short, tiny, skinny dude.
So,
and I am a monster, right?
Yeah,
and
you're
so
6'6", and all of it's dick.
It's mostly dick, right? I just kind of pogo around from place to place, and so my boy, he comes to me in his moment of need. That's a big thing. That's a big I didn't take that responsibility lightly.
But wait, he was at the club, like getting ready to go
at the club.
And shit himself.
This is how nice the fucking room is. The green room is
they threw him
upstairs.
out as soon as he shit himself.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. No, this is grown and sexy here, you nasty motherfucker, and they just threw him out. The green room's upstairs. Booty. Oh, dirty booty ass, get from around here. And so it's upstairs is where the green room is. There's a bathroom up there. There's all kind of shit set up. It's fucking top notch. That club is gonna do so fucking well. Between that club and Tacoma Comedy Club, Tacoma now has the two best clubs like in the Seattle area. Like Seattle itself is fucking up. One of the clubs hasn't reopened,
I'm getting vaccinated,
and the other one
I'm coming up there, and I'm gonna talk about shitting myself all over every stage I can get on up there.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's in the bathroom next to the green room, right? It's fucking nice. By the way, if anything, that bathroom does have a shower in it. So there is a like, if you are ever gonna do this is the one.
Just walk out wet pants and hope they don't.
So he tells me how you gonna do this, right? This is what he messaged me. Hey, can you ask around if anybody else has pants? But can you
get the house mic?
This is the part, Josh. Can you do it discreetly? How? How am I supposed to walk up to people and tell them you shit your pants discreetly? How is that supposed to? How am I supposed to deliver that news? Hey, do you have a spare pair of pants? It's none of your business why I need them. Okay,
don't ask.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do.
I'll tell you that much.
Do you got pants? Yes or no? I don't understand why it's such a problem. Do you have pants? You're the size of a person that I think.
Well, you ask weird questions sometimes too. So what?
Huh? So what? So the fuck what? And so I asked. There's another comic that's doing guest sets on the show. He's around my size. He's 6'4", all dick. He's 2 inches less than dick, but he's still he's still respectable dick. And so he's like, we both go check our cars. Just maybe there's something in there, and neither one of us have it. It is. We are 3 minutes to showtime now. We are now 3 minutes to showtime.
Do you know how funny it is to think of him locked in the bathroom, holding his phone, shit everywhere, going, "Oh God, Chase, discreetly find me some pants. Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do this.
Come on, dude. You got this. I know you got this.
I believe in you.
I believe in you." And I come back. It's a couple minutes. I'm like, dude, it's not looking good. Me and the other guy checked. There's nothing. Now the staff is coming upstairs and like, "Hey, we're getting ready to start." I almost said his name. Is he ready? And I was like, "Okay, all right." So
here's what happened.
So we don't.
What happened was
he's probably not ready. I don't think he's ready. So and I like look around. I'm like, he shit his pants. Dude shit his pants, and just the look.
There's no way that doesn't sound like a bit though. Of you going,
I know the look on her
dude
face.
Shit his pants.
Look on her face, like what? And I was like, I know. I was like, I don't know. We tried to find him pants. It didn't work out. I don't know what to do. I don't know what his plan is.
How embarrassed were you? Like, were you? It feels like you were as embarrassed as if you had shit your pants yourself.
Kinda, but I mean, at the end of
but
this,
also
we could always, we could always just point at him and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
I hope y'all were right outside the bathroom and he could hear you. No, don't tell her I shit myself. Yeah. Don't say that.
So he comes. So what they decide, they're like, that's fine. There's a comic, because comics would just hang out at a club, just in case somebody shits their pants, they might get a chance to do some time.
Yes.
And so hey, the call came in, and they let this other dude. They're like, okay, old boy's down there. We'll let him host. That's
old boy shit his pants. Can you come up and host?
You're up. And so, dude that shit his pants comes out the bathroom. I'm assuming he left. He walks out. He's in his head, it's game time. It's in his head. He's like, show must go on. I got to go up on stage. It's starting in 2 minutes. And so he has discarded his underwear somewhere in that bathroom. He did text me that it's really bad. He was like, it's really bad. He goes to walk down. The staff
need to be said though. Like, if you shit yourself as a grown man, it's bad. Well, I know it's bad. You don't need to.
It's bad. And,
oh my God, it's so bad.
It's everywhere. I think he was just trying to make it. Yeah. It won't stop.
He's sending you videos.
And so yeah, so he comes out and he's cleaned up enough, but the staff like catches him and is like, whoa. Like, no, we got
no
somebody
shitty
else.
booty ass on my stage.
Yeah,
Bruh.
we got somebody else to host. You're fine. Which, by the way, I didn't really think about that. I was telling Travis the story.
Dude, if he came out, let him fucking go.
But I didn't think about the whole, like, giving him a pair of my pants. Like, no, I'm going to give you some of my pants to put your shitty booty in now. Now you're going to have your old shit in my pants. Like, those are your pants now. If I give you these pants, I have gifted you these pants is what happened.
You got shit in these pants, too, for sure.
Yeah. And so they stop him like, nah, dude, if you're not feeling good, you don't need, we got somebody else to do it. Like, it's fine. So he finally goes, he was going to try to come back for the late show. And they were like, no, you're good. You're fine. It's whatever. He tells them he shit his pants, by the way. So I didn't feel that bad. He's like,
oh, good.
He almost did it to the exact way. He was like, nah, I shit my pants. Yeah, man. Staff had to like clean up, from what I understand. They had to like clean up that bathroom. He asked me at one point, like, he was like, can you see it? Like, he's like, I'm checking his ass out to make sure if I can see. I'm like, man, I can't see it. And he's like, do you smell it? I'm like, I kind of feel like I smell it. I kind of feel like it's on you, bro. But he was like, he didn't have any other, like, he just thought, he's like, show must go on. I got to go up on that stage.
How old is this
He's mid-20s, like late 20s, something like
man.
that. Yeah, I told him, I was like, dude, you know that this happens from time to time. You need to fucking pack baby wipes and a change of clothes every show you go to, because I know of this happening twice, and those can't be the only 2 times. Like, I couldn't have possibly been on the only 2 shows this happened to you on.
How weird to have how weird to tell somebody that you shit your pants at a show, and it's the same. It's somebody that you also had to tell at another show.
Yeah. No, he thanks me. He was very thankful for me doing what I could. And I'm sure he's not going to be very grateful that I'm blasting his ass on my podcast. But I protect you, bro.
His ass.
Yeah.
I am sorry, though, if it's like Crohn's or something. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you and your asshole, because we had a guy in X-ray school that had Crohn's, and they kicked him out of school because he couldn't stop shitting.
Dang, bro. You can't even be educated here.
He made it to like the last year to where we were doing clinicals. So we'd go to school 3 days and then work in the X-ray clinics of hospitals or clinics or whatever 2 days of the week. And the clinic complained that they had to call school and be like, hey, he shits. Oh, he just comes here and shits for 8 hours. And then he goes home. And so they bring him in to tell him, like, we can't keep you in the program anymore. And in the meeting that he's having, being told that they can't keep him in the program because he shits too much, he has to leave to go shit. We all know what's happening. We're sitting outside. It's a little school. We're sitting outside, and we know he's in the office being told, you shit too much, you can't have a career. And then he's like, gets up and he runs past us out of the door, like, oh, is he crying or is he going to shit? And he ran right in the bathroom. Now he's shit crying. Now he has to go back in there and be like, I'm sorry, what was
the problem? You said you guys had a problem with me working every day, or is there an issue? I would love if somebody would have let me know. I'll change whatever I can. Oh, that? No, that stays.
I'm gonna shit for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's my life. Actually, that's just if you think it's a problem for you, imagine being me. Okay, if you think that it's hard for you to go through your day knowing that your coworker, your employee is just shitting everywhere, imagine being that coworker or employee just shitting everywhere.
Now, see, I would hide in the bathroom, but for like 6 hours, and I was just crushing up Adderall and storing them. I wasn't shitting. Like, that's gross. Get out of here. I'm just stealing pills from the medicine thing. Who cares? Right? Government's got plenty of those. Nobody gives a shit about that.
But every day there's more in the cabinet.
And this isn't like a top tier. This wasn't Harvard that kicked him out. This is like, oh, you should be able to go to school. If you have the money, you should be able to go here. It shouldn't really be. Yeah. It shouldn't be that big of an issue. And they're like, I'm sorry, you just should.
So here's the lesson
Go shit your pants somewhere else.
For anybody that knows me and Josh, if you are going to shit your pants around us, we're going to tell our millions of followers that it happened, okay? Rusty and Dusty, we talked about Joe ass. Anybody went to X-ray
Sean
school,
Bean from 6th grade, Denham Springs Junior High. Don't think I didn't forget about you shitting your pants.
We never forgot.
We stayed in school for the rest of the fucking day in shitty ass pants and just walked around.
Gross.
And then thought he could show up at school the next day and everything would be normal.
Like that didn't happen. No, dude.
Of course the teachers threw their sandwiches at you. You're gross.
That's what's supposed to happen next. And yeah, and if you do a show with me and you shit before, I'll protect your identity because we're friends. But boy, I got to tell that story. As far as I'm concerned, that happened to me too. Okay, that's my story too. Because I had to search for pants. I got commended for being such a good friend by quite a few people. Like,
you are.
Like even the staff was like, "Hey man, I mean that was pretty cool that you tried to do something." I was like, he came to me. He knew the other people on the show. He didn't message them. He messaged me. So I took that as like a responsibility of like this dude really fucking
came to you and they were like, it was really cool the way that you weren't the one who shit your pants. That was really
that's
really awesome.
I really liked that the feature
actually because you didn't shit your
pants. I really like that the feature didn't shit their pants. We can always find another host, but the feature that's an important 25 minutes up there.
There's a comedian down here named Lane that he whenever we were on shows together, he would go up and count how far he was from being called up on an open mic or whatever to time out how long he had because he liked to shit right before he went on stage.
Yeah, Lane's to the
point where like you thought that he was good as like it looks like he's good as shit himself, but he's not. He's just running because he only has like 2 people before he goes. It's so fucking funny. But he makes it to the bathroom.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
He could
that's
take
terrible.
care of himself.
I hope you get the help. I hope you get the help that you need, and just know it gets better.
Yeah, it's got to, right? It can't get worse than that. He kept messaging me like,
I mean,
dude,
he could have shit himself on stage.
Yeah, he was like, dude, what a way to ruin your chance with a new club. I was like, dude, I kept having time. I was like, dude, you're sick. Like you didn't ruin anything. Like I was like,
they're not gonna book you again, but
yeah.
I mean, it's gonna inside again, but
it's gonna keep, it's gonna be on their mind for sure next time that you're around. But like, I told him, I was like, you should go to the club next week. You should just go sit in the back next weekend. Like, just don't hide, dude. That'd be hilarious. Just go shit in the booth back there.
But like, there's a couple ways you can handle that. Just keep showing up and act like, all right, I'm here. Let's just empower through it. Or you could go and make like a whole bunch of jokes, like stand next to somebody and go, oh, I'm just kidding. Or like lift your leg up and I'm just kidding. But then really shit yourself. All right, if you were on stage in the middle of a show and you shit your pants, what would you do? Would you finish your set?
Yeah.
Would you talk about it?
Yeah. Nope. I would go poker face. I mean, there'd be a weird couple seconds there where they're looking at me like, what's going on? Like, when you could tell a toddler shitting or whatever and it's in their face. But, yeah, I'm not.
You would do your, where you touch your face. Every time you were thinking back whenever we were first starting out, whenever you were thinking you had a thing where you would like touch your face and kind of, I don't know what it was, but I can see it now. You just,
But yeah, dude, I'm on stage. I'm here, okay? First of all, I don't think that I could shit myself on stage just because of like the stage adrenaline that you get. Like, there's been times where I've had to go to the bathroom and I step on stage. And now you don't.
Don't tempt fate like that.
I know you're right. You're right. It's like I've never done comedy
right now.
Yeah. Oh God damn it! God damn it! I gotta go find some other pants. Hold on.
Let me ask the screw. Hey, America, does anyone got any pants chasing shit in?
But no, man, I'm not doing it because I don't think there's a way of saving. I currently shit my pants right now. I don't think there's a way of saving. It's happening as you're looking at me. The person that is talking into this microphone has a dirty booty. Like I don't think that right. would go over. Now,
if you're talking about
maybe a month later, 2 months later, when I've had some distance,
first set after.
I might go one time I shit myself on stage and now tell that story like in the past tense. This was many dirty booties ago. I've since wiped and cleaned. I bought a bidet. Water is involved in a daily. I'm scrubbing.
Spraying your asshole is the best thing that's happened to this country. That's the best thing.
an apple a day and spray water in your booty.
Apple
and
a day and a bidet on your asshole.
But yeah, I definitely couldn't do it. Why? Are you saying that you would
I would.
point?
Okay, here's what. If I shit myself on stage, I would absolutely talk about it right then. I think it's funny. And I would see now, before you started talking, I was like, I think I would just talk about it and it'd be funny. But then when you just said, you're right. There's no way you could be telling the crowd, oh, so I just shit my pants right now as I was talking to you. There's turds running down my, like, you couldn't. Gross. But
Yeah,
I would try. I think I would try.
I guess venue matters a little bit too. If you're in, some type of bar situation where everybody's drunk, maybe where it's not like, but if you're in like a nice, like everybody paid money,
$25 a ticket to get in,
and everybody's seated facing you.
It's one of those old people charity deals like we used to do, where they're eating a plate dinner too.
Yeah. So listen to this. I just to completely continue making the show disgusting about bodily fluids.
I'm embarrassed at how hard I've been laughing at this, but
it's good stuff. I'm not apologizing. Not apologizing to one person. So I was on a debate show last night. It was online, and my buddy Kevin hosted, and he. So this is how it works. It was like 4 of us or whatever. I came in second place. I've never lost a debate show. I was very upset. I acted like it didn't matter. It fucking mattered. I listened back to my set. I made notes. I called the person that beat me. I said, first off, you only beat me because, and I just went into that because I forgot this one point. But if I'd have made that point, it'd have fucking knocked you out.
You just look fucking dumb.
First round was, is it okay to raise a clone of yourself, right? And I got the side of it's not okay. And that was easy because then I just got to the main point that I made was that if you're raising yourself again, that would make it seem that like you're gonna now raise a better version of yourself.
Right.
You're gonna know all the things in your life that you fucked up, and you're gonna be able to.
Shit your pants on stage.
You're gonna know not to. You're gonna know to bring more clothes, baby wipes, the whole thing, right? You're gonna know to advise against that, and so that's how you would think. But here's the deal: is did you actually figure it out so much in this lifetime that you can advise yourself a second time around and not fuck it up? Because if you can't, you are now watching yourself be a failure again, right? So that was my whole point. I thought that was fucking great.
That's good.
The other dude, his point for it was something along the lines of everybody's complaining about jobs going to China to, the sweatshop kids, and we can have the clones do it. And so I got to just launch into that and being like, look, if the argument for is child slavery, I don't know if that's where I want to be. Okay. I'm just saying if that's where you're at morally, is that child slaves are okay, then all right, I guess. I mean, but I personally don't like to live in a world where child slavery is okay. And so that was so I just annihilated that poor dude. Second one.
He shit his pants.
He shit his pants right on the live stream. And I told him
I got talking about it immediately.
And I was like, I got no pants for you, bro. There's no pants for you around here.
It'd be even worse on a Zoom show to shit yourself.
Would it?
No.
No,
you're right. No, it wouldn't.
No, you could actually hide it on the Zoom show. You're in your home. You get the final round, and this is where the bodily functions come together. Is that this is where I tie it all together, bro? This is what it was all about.
It's called a callback, you sons of bitches.
The topic for that was: it was phrased very weird, but is it morally okay to piss in the shower? That was the question, right? I ended up on the side. I got the side that said it's okay. I got the side that said it was okay.
100%.
And so so
it's
I just
moral
make
obligation to piss in the shower because you're conserving the water that would be wasted by a flush. Like 6 gallons of water are wasted every time you flush the toilet. You're already in the shower wasting water, so there you go.
I was along those lines, but I didn't nail it like that. That one I should have checked in with you. That
Hit
was
me up,
also
bro.
I could
I'm
have
your
used you.
lifeline.
I lost my one vote. I should have fucking. Oh,
Oh,
you're not on
dude.
social media anymore. But I could have got you. I should have. I didn't poll anybody. I just let the fucking universe decide. That's how cocky I was. I was like, ain't no fucking way anybody's gonna not vote for Chase goddamn Myers. And I'll be damned if some people didn't think I was the funniest motherfucker walking. I look, goddamn news to me because that's not how I've gone about my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here just giving just 2 minutes of it's okay to pee in the shower because I'm from Louisiana and we may be conservative about a lot of things, but one thing we're not is we are very liberal about where we pee, and you can pee wherever you want. I was like, as far as I'm concerned, there's 2 things you need to look at. Are you outside or is there a drain? And ladies and gentlemen, a shower is a drain. That is a drain. And then I went into some whole thing about how the water washes it away, about how you could do bodily harm to yourself if you hold it in, and that we all do it. The host gave me this great end because he was like, he started off by being like, so here's the topic. It's, is it morally okay to pee in the shower? It's something that we all do, but is it okay? And then and so I went with like, and as the host said, it's something we all do, or at least something that we know Kevin does because he made sure to get out ahead of it and say it's something that we all do. So I got a little roast.
It's totally normal thing that every one of us, not just me, does.
And so so I had that. Courtney Bird, that was I don't have to protect. She fucking champion. She's goddamn champion. She beat me. Courtney's whole take. I mean, it was perfect because the other side of that argument is what? You're gross. You're fucking gross. You're nasty. You don't care about anybody. You're inconsiderate. You're giving people athlete's foot. Like, the other side of it is just as easy to argue, right? And you just got to keep telling me I'm disgusting. And I got to sit there and go, fuck, I don't know. I guess I'm over here arguing for pissing wherever you want. I guess maybe I am.
Dude. I'll shit in the shower and stomp it through the shower grate like a cheese slicer, dude. I don't care.
Yeah. So she hit me with a bunch of I'm gross. The only thing that I was proud of was I'd had a good little, so you get a minute rebuttal after, right? And so I had a good little, she called me.
And it was, you gross.
Yeah. You ever think about that? Huh? Just because you do one less gross thing than me? Now you not gross? Is that what it is? She said that it was inconsiderate because you might have other people pee there. And I was like, first off, we've all entered into a social contract that it's okay to pee in the shower.
Yeah, everybody knows
so
that.
I have considered it. I've considered it every shower I've ever been in. I bet somebody has pissed in this shower. It is very much considered, and I was just really proud of turning that considered.
Every time you step into a pool, you are swimming where you risk dying. You know that you're going to get in water and you could drown. Every time you step in the shower, you know goddamn good and well you're stepping in somebody's pee, and that the guy in here is probably washing his butthole because he shit himself. I was laughing about this for like a week before you even told me the story, just trying to think of what it is. Like, he just shit himself going on, saying, ah! Like, hear it, like, not even knowing the whole story, just laughing my ass off about it.
Nah, dude, he was just panicking in the fucking bathroom next to the green room, just freaking out. 10 minutes. This process started 10 minutes before showtime. Just freaking the fuck out, that poor guy. But, you know, we got some good time out of it on the podcast, so I appreciate that.
Dude, I had a moment of weakness wanting social media and like missing that interaction, and it was subconscious. I didn't even realize it. I was reading the IMDb trivia, and you know, if you're reading the trivia, it has like a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you found it interesting or not.
Yeah.
And if you put not, you have to like lie or correct it or whatever. And bro, I typed out like a paragraph explaining why this Superman trivia was wrong. And the trivia was like a line, and I wrote like a whole fucking paragraph and hit send, and then was like, I don't want to send that. And then spent 15 minutes going through Gmail, seeing if I could unsend an email.
Nah, dude, it's there. And you know what's crazy? It's gonna get a bunch of likes. It's gonna get a bunch of ups. It's gonna be. It's gonna be in the new part.
I was mad as fuck to somebody lying about Superman on IMDb trivia. Not on my watch, you motherfuckers. I've been watching strongman competitions lately. Like
lifting a big ass boulder and
like
see if they can put it up on the. Yeah.
I got a tractor tire and a sledgehammer coming.
Yeah, you said that in the last episode.
So they're fucking awesome. But the the thing is, when I watch them, they motivate me a lot, but they motivate me to eat like those guys and not necessarily work out like them. Like, I watch the video and I'm like, oh, he's eating 10,000 calories a day? Well, fuck, I'll eat this donut. Who gives a shit then? He's eating 10,000 calories. He's also carrying 600-pound stones 3 miles down the road or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Like,
He's also burning, he's burning 15,000 calories.
Yeah, he's 6'8", 398 pounds. Yeah, all right. But man, so the strawman shit is awesome. I like seeing the stones. I like just seeing that kind of shit. But I got into watching the Highland Games in Scotland. And if you go back to like around the 80s, and you watch them, even now, the Scottish guys don't look like athletes at all. Like, they're just big old dudes in kilt. There's a guy, I want to send you the video. There's a guy that literally puts a beer down as he's drinking it, puts a beer down and sets his cigarette down next to his beer glass on the ground, and then just picks a fucking tree up and runs across the field with it. But they call his name, he's like, it sits there and he just runs over and picks up this fucking tree and runs off with it. It's crazy.
Love it.
But yeah, it's I got oh man, I got really into watching the strongman stuff because of the never mind.
Oh, cool. Good shit.
I was just about to get into this whole thing. We don't have another 2 hours. There in the World's Strongest Man competition in 2017, there's a big contest between Eddie Hall and Hafthor Bjornsson, the mountain from Game of Thrones, about who actually was the strongest because somebody bent their knee on a, and it's become this big feud and this big thing, and now they're just gonna fight each other.
I like it. I like that resolution.
And I'm so into it, dude. Yeah, you have two dudes that are like 1,000 pounds together in the ring. Yeah,
dude,
that's
house fight. Let's do this.
Yes!
I'm all about a house fight.
So I've just been trying to get background to know who to cheer and who to call a bitch when they get punched in their mouth and cry about it. I can yell. I know.
Let me know when you find out. Let me know, and we'll get into this. I'm all into to figuring out this feud. All right, man.
Oh, one more thing. Oh, my mom.
So I was about to say, we're at an hour.
I kept looking at my phone because my mom is texting me. My mom cannot understand a joke in text to save her life. Yeah. And I sent her the picture of, I have a picture where I'm real green that Michelle took. And I sent it to her. I was like, uh-oh, looks like the COVID vaccine turned me to the Hulk. Ha, ha, ha.
I told you about that. I told you. You know what? She started a TikTok account and fucking is the most influential fucking spreader of the anti-vax.
Ordered 16,000 Guy Fawkes masks off of Amazon right away, and she's just started talking in the distorted voice and has her own TikTok about where we go one, we all go, and fuck kids or whatever they talk about. But she's like, oh my God, what happened? You need to let them know. Did they give you a list to write the side effects? And I was like, oh no, Mom, it's from a shirt that I slept in that was green and it just turned my skin. Are you sure it wasn't the shot? You should check into that. You need to write. I'm like, oh no, I'm dead. This is Michelle. Josh died just now.
Oh, actually, I'm Dash. I'm too green. I turned too green.
No, don't text him anymore. He turned to the Hulk and exploded. I'm so pumped to do some fucking comedy again. We got our internet fixed. That was another reason that we were out for a week or two was AT&T tried to butt fuck me all over the place. I had 3 texts come out in a week. 3 texts! You dumb sons of bitches didn't fix nothing. Then that last dude hooked it up. One guy, he fixed it and was getting ready to leave, and the modem was blinking red, like the router. And I was like, hey, that usually means it's not working. And he goes, oh, no, that light should always be blinking red. And then just left. And like,
yeah,
that light blinking red means there is no internet.
Because red has always been the good side. Yeah, red is universally, that means bad. Like, it means stop, means not working. Yeah. It's what, like, green, go, means it's working. That's the color we're looking for here. Yeah, we had a whole week where we couldn't talk to each other because your internet kept fucking up. Like, multiple times. We've had a couple episodes now where this has happened.
What happened when they put my very fast fiber optic internet in here? The guy that wired it up it was a piece of PVC pipe, and then the fiber cable came out and went into my house. So there's like a hook of cable, and my 2-year-old monster son walked over there and grabbed the cable and just pulled it. and snapped it. So then they had to dig it all the way back out to the box and relay the cable because there wasn't a splice point. And I guess the other two guys just didn't want to do that. So they're like, oh, no, it's fixed. And then left. And tried to fuck this podcast. The last guy that was leaving, he's working on, so he's working on my modem. Like, this is the modem. He's working on it, right? And I say, are you going to be able to fix it? And he says, yeah, I'll be able to fix it. If I wanted to, but I don't want to. You buckets of Duckets, sons of bitches, have gotten too much truth out there. And I said, what'd you say? And he goes, huh? Nothing. And I said, what? And he goes, where we go one, we go all. I said, what does that mean? And he just ran out the door and called me a pedo. He never came back.
Well, shit. Dude, they're everywhere, bro.
He did have a MAGA. He did have a MAGA tattoo. He had MAGA, like big MAGA on his arm when he came in the house. I wanted to ask him, how's that going? How's that feel? How's that working out? You regret that? You feel dumb?
How you feel about that, man? How you feel about that right now? How you think you're going to feel 10 years from now? How you think 20 years from now you're going to feel? Try to explain to somebody what happened for these last 4 years and why you put that on your body.
You know, the problem was he knew I was judging. That's why he didn't fix my internet. He fucked me over again. He didn't want me to watch any more Steiner matches. You son of a bitch.
Can't keep me from Steiners. All right, man. See y'all next week. BucketsandDuggets.com. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Boom.
Like and subscribe. You fucks.